What would you what would you do if your family member came to you and they needed help? They having problems in their relationship and they coming to you for advice. What would you tell them? Now, if you're the type of person who won't fight for anything because you don't really believe in it, you may care about this person, but you don't really want to fight for it. Really, what benefit are you to your family member? Because me personally, I just don't believe you're credible because you wouldn't even save your own. So how can you possibly help your family member save theirs? That would make you a liar, and then that would make you contradict your own self. So then that goes into you know your integrity, right? To do the right thing whether somebody's there or not. So if you give your family member this good advice, but you weren't willing to follow that same good advice, you're not credible. I'm just saying. That's just me. That's just my opinion. What do you have to say? Curious. El Pring, next level. Let's go get it. Because for me, I always say talk, have those conversations, make sure that both of you are on the same page, and have those talks. That's what I would say. Respect each other. Come to a compromise. You know, uh, those are very key elements to begin the success. All right. Um, Also, I would definitely say to you, everyone, don't put yourself in situations that you got to answer for later on. If you know you're about to go out there and get yourself in some trouble, like you're about to go cheat or you're about to go do something that is going to get you in trouble, stop it. Go back home and sit down on the couch. Just sit down, okay? Stay out of the trouble. Don't even bring it to your doorstep. Don't even bring that home. We got one life to live. We need to be living this life really good. This world has been thrown into all this chaos. A lot of families have been broken up. A lot of good relationships have been broken up due to this situation we've been dealing with. So why would you want to bring in more? Just don't bring it in. Just don't. All right? So again, this is El Pring with that question of the evening. What advice would you give to your family member to help save their relationship? And if you're the type of person who doesn't really fight for their relationships at all in the first place, especially based off your last one, how credible would you really be? I would say you need to go send them to somebody else and they shouldn't talk to you because you're not really the person to talk to. Yeah, sometimes I know I can push buttons. I know I can say some things that kind of, you know, but I'm just real. I'm tired of being the person who holds back his thoughts. I'm no longer like that. We have to be honest. We have to be upfront. We have to be very clear if we want something to last and actually work. We need to filter out the people that are not going to stand up for you. And you need to make sure that you're standing up for yourself in the positive way and definitely not causing the problem in the first place or putting yourself in a situation that you shouldn't even be in. With that said, let's use some common sense. Let's use some wisdom. And let's have some respect for each other as we have respect for ourselves. Because when we respect ourselves, we won't do anything to offend our significant other or potential significant other that could turn into an actual long term, which will be most beneficial for everyone when it becomes a marriage. Because marriage takes cooperation of two people, it takes sharing of responsibilities, it takes commitment, it takes knowledge, understanding, and wisdom of that person. It takes love. Remember, love is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. You have to learn how to love. Once the butterfly feelings are gone, you need to learn how to love a person and to stay loving that person. You need to do that. You have to learn how to be committed. You have to learn how to be loyal. These behaviors are learned. and they come through experience. So if you had something that was good and you know it was good, in this current day society, it's hard to find decent people. You don't know what you got. You'll find out, who knows, months to years later down the line that you probably wasted a lot of time with this person. Right? But you know now, um, if you had something good in the beginning, you should go back and work on it. It may not be too late for you. You know, if that person loves you and you shared love between each other, love is something that you just don't give up on, right? You may create the distance, as it happened to me. The distance, she just wanted the distance to let the love dwindle down. Well, that just simply says to me, that love was never really there. Because if you don't fight for someone, that means you didn't really love this person. You really didn't. So that's what I say. That's my opinion. That's exactly what I feel. Current day, things is going well. And I'm more conscious, I'm more cautious about who I date now. I'm more cautious about who I involve myself with. So, with that said, I prefer to be with someone that I know, that I shared a good experience with, have a great connection with. But that's not about me right now. It's all about you, which for the question of the evening. Let me know what you think. Pring, next level. Let's go get it.